Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of SNS Storytime. You're here with your host, Sky.
Here with the co-host, Matt.
And the assistant to the co-host, David.
And with our special guest here, my younger brother,
George.
And, George has been begging to come on this podcast for at least
I swear I saw him on his knees begging you, dude.
Yeah, dude. I'm about 99.9% sure.
I have been asking for so long, and every single time I come home from work, he's like, I'll get you on this week. And finally, now that I'm leaving.
I didn't have a choice.
I know why he's been postponing, man.
Because
the second he walked into here, he's been messing with his soundboard for the last 30 minutes.
The moment we got in here, George has been touching the soundboard, messing with it. For some reason, he
touching
claims,
the mics, touching the headphones.
He claims that when I'm playing sound effects, he can't hear it, or all of a sudden he can't hear himself talk, or something. I don't know what's going on.
I did hear the outro or the intro just a little bit, like very faint. But
I don't understand what's going on with it. But at least for you, you're the only one having problems here. Even David's fine, right, David? He even said, But yeah, so today we're hopping into a topic that's, I would say, is pretty hot right now, because we got here. Matt didn't really know about it. Aaron didn't have very much info on it, and George had little to nothing. David, did you have any info on it beforehand? No, none. Okay, you didn't have any. But so I'm sure you guys know, but it's the that person is not real. On the plane, that incident.
I love that sound.
I'm glad we added this. So yeah, that person is not real. Is this lady on a plane? This happened on American Airlines. This is actually here in Texas, believe it or not. Happened in Texas. Fun fact for y'all: Carrot Top was actually on that plane. And if you don't know who Carrot Top is, then whoever's listening is a little too old, a little too young. Sorry, or just doesn't understand at all.
Carrot Top's like a redhead kid from a show like a long time ago.
Yeah, he was a stand-up comedian. Yeah. You know who Carrot Top is, George?
Yes, he does shows every single day in Vegas, right?
Really?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
Literally 365 days.
You didn't know, David?
Wow.
Oh wow. Okay. Well,
he was on that plane.
Yeah, he was on that plane. So he claims, before I get into the whole weird side of everything, he claims that he believes that this lady was upset over a lost AirPod. That's what caused the downward spiral. So some people, again, in advance, some people are saying that they saw her drinking at the bar at the airport before getting on. She wasn't drunk or anything. They just claimed that they saw her drinking. So long story short, she goes onto the plane, and they're getting ready to take off. Y'all been in the plane before. You know how it starts moving, getting ready for to take off. Aaron's never been on the plane, but shout out to Aaron. Aaron's here, our manager. He's waving at us, but he so the plane's going, and she immediately gets up and starts saying she needs to get the heck off the plane. I need to get the heck off. That the man sitting next to her is not real. And then from there, it's just a downward spiral. Matt will probably put a link to the video in our Instagram to give everyone an opportunity to watch it. But she's claiming that it's not real and that she needs to get the heck off the plane. Well, after everything's been said and done, a lot of people are coming forward. But the craziest things are among two things. One is that no one has any concrete video of this guy that she's claiming is not real. And the few videos where it does pan over that direction, there's no one there in the video. But there are multiple witnesses that claim there was someone there. On top of that, Matt, you're going to like this one. A lady seemingly pops out of nowhere and tries to handle the situation, saying that she is an attorney in the state of Alaska. Not even kidding. Lady just pops up literally out of nowhere from her seat and is like, I can handle this. I'm an attorney from Alaska. So that was already a red flag.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Because we know Alaska's not real, so.
Matt's pretty firm on the belief that Alaska's not real, despite George proposing in Alaska.
How is Alaska not real?
Dude, nobody's been to Alaska. Nobody lives in Alaska. It's not a real thing. Let's keep going, Skyler.
Let's just. Nah.
So the lady, they get the lady off. So here's the list of the things that are wrong with the situation, then we'll discuss them. One is that it is a federal crime to stop a plane. And the phrase that she used, she literally told everybody, if you want to die with this man on the plane, then stay here, but I'm getting the off. So that's already, you can't say something like that on the plane, and you can't cause a plane to stop. So that they did get the plane to stop. So here's the thing. They didn't arrest her. They had every right to arrest her. They arrest people for doing this all the time. The only thing that I could think about, if they're not arresting her, is there's something truthful to what's going on there. Number two, all the flight attendants that were supposed to be taking off on that plane got swapped out that handled the situation. All of them, gone. Then no one has video of this man, but does say that he was there. All the you've seen, there's multiple angles. They record her, they're even turning around and everything, and nothing on him. That's odd to me. That doesn't make any sense. So then the eyewitness claims that while they were sitting together, she was trying to conversate with this man. I don't know if I've ever been on a plane and have to sit next to someone random. Usually talk a little bit in the beginning. You know, we're going to be sharing elbow room, going to be rubbing knees. I want to, you know, at least have a conversation with you first.
Yeah, at least get to know your first name.
Yeah,
You know?
that's what I'm saying. So she's doing that, and this guy says that the man that was sitting next to her that she freaked out about wouldn't say a word to her, was just staring at her. But she kept telling him, like, to leave me alone. The two biggest things are that same guy says that it turned to him and it winked and that his eyes blinked sideways, not up and down like ours. They went left and right. And then the second thing is that that lady was claiming from them, or like around there, that that person was talking to her, but like telepathically. And that's why she was telling him, like, stop, leave me alone, like, stop talking to me. But he wasn't talking. So, and she looks like a well-kept woman. She doesn't look like she'd be on drugs or anything, you know. I'm not trying to judge too much here, but it's a little off-putting. It doesn't make sense. And then the last thing, before we get into it, nobody has found this woman. Nobody knows her. Nobody knows who she is. There's not even a name to this woman. If we know anything about the internet, it's that people find this stuff out quick. News sources find this stuff out quick. So why do we have little to nothing on it? So that's my 2 cents on it. Now we can kind of get into it. I gave you a little intro.
So I was thinking maybe like the reason that we don't know her name is because they're trying to like hide it. Maybe.
Okay.
Like she obviously says that this man wasn't a human. Maybe he's a reptile. I mean, his eyes are blinking sideways.
That's one of the biggest arguments, that this dude was like some kind of reptilian person or something. Matt, you got anything on it?
Have y'all ever seen that live action Scooby-Doo movie?
I have.
Whenever he's on the plane, what if it's him, bro?
Like that guy?
What if it's Scooby-Doo?
Shut up. The grandma?
The grandma, when he's dressed as a grandma.
But I don't know. I think it's
that is weird.
Odd. It's odd, dude.
Of course, eyewitness is just eyewitness. There's no concrete.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's very concrete. And I did
like
think
you would think that
was a little,
like you would think that there would be something like a picture, a video. Because I mean, she was freaking out, man. Like she was crying.
But that is genuine terror in her
she was
voice,
crying,
dude.
like scared.
And she even says in the clip, she says, "I don't care about my bags. I don't care about anything. Just get me the off the plane." And if I was in that kind of situation, if you're faking it, at the very least, you want to get your stuff, bro. You know what I mean? Like if you're doing it for attention or something, like you're not gonna sacrifice all your stuff like that.
Yeah,
it doesn't make sense to me. Nothing makes sense.
She just wanted to leave, man. She was like on that shoot first, ask questions later.
That's
what
I'm saying. But the fact that they switched out that, like, something, regardless of what it was, who it was, it doesn't make sense and it's scary. And the worst part is we've had 3 similar cases in the past 4 months of a very similar thing happen. One dude was so desperate to get off the plane that he said something was wrong with someone in that plane. He literally opened the door and tried to jump out. You hear about that?
Mm-hmm.
He opened the door and tried to get out.
So
that was from a different country, though, right?
Yes, but this is this is 3. So I'm sorry, I said 4 other. It's just 3 other incidents, very similar in 3 different continents, which is showing a consistency about 1 per month in different areas of the earth.
Where was this plane flying to?
I don't know where it was flying, but it was in DFW.
Because
this was in Dallas Fort Worth.
Like, why was there an Alaskan lawyer on there? Was this plane going to Alaska?
No, I don't think so, but it makes no sense. It makes that lady comes out of nowhere. That's in another clip. I sent y'all clips. I don't think she comes out in that clip. But it is really weird. She just comes out. She's like, I'm a lawyer in the state of Alaska. And she's saying that she's claiming at some point that guy is her brother. And it doesn't make any sense, dude. That lady came and I'm not seeing any follow-up on these things. I'm not seeing anything but, like, eyewitness accounts saying this and that. But, like, if I'm in that plane and I'm recording her, and she starts pointing at this guy saying that guy's not real. What are y'all gonna do?
I mean, everybody in the on the video, like when she said that, everybody turned around and the camera went that way, but like it just didn't go to.
That's what I'm saying. I would have been like in Zoom, find out who this is, because they start laughing. Like when she gets off the plane, they start laughing. But in a situation like that, I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt, dude. You're telling me I'm gonna die on this plane. I'm gonna at least look at that guy you're talking about.
I don't want to die in the plane.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna be like, what is going on? Some people are claiming that they think everyone was in a trance for a little bit, like something just. And again, if you watch the video, to me, nothing makes sense. Like, it is just controlled chaos.
Do we know if like the plane actually made it to its destination or not?
It did, but it was a 4-hour delay. That doesn't make sense to me either, bro. 3 hours. Thank you, Aaron. A 3-hour delay. You mean to tell me because you had to get one lady off, you need a 3-hour delay? Why did you switch the entire flight crew? Where did this guy go? You see it all the time. For instance, let's talk about the Burger King guy. You know who I'm talking about. Yeah, if you know, you know. The Burger King crown guy on the plane.
Oh, man.
They interview, but they're talking to him and they're talking to the other person. Like all these instances where there's conflict or something going on, you hear them talk to the two people involved, right? Like all the time. Why did nobody talk to the other guy? This guy sat there silent. He didn't talk about anything. It is weird. It is wild. It doesn't make sense. It makes me uncomfortable. I'm going on a plane here in the next month or so. I don't want to be caught in this situation, but I can guarantee you if I do, I will be recording this said person.
So you said that the Alaskan lawyer, that she was saying that guy was her brother?
Yes, she says I can handle this. I'm a lawyer in the state of Alaska. And then she says it again, and then she goes, "This is my brother. I'm a lawyer in the state of Alaska."
So that means that whatever this thing is, human, not human, whatever, it must have came from Alaska, given the fact that has to be their primary residence if she's a lawyer in Alaska.
Or maybe it's not even, like, maybe that's just, like hypothetically, like, something otherworldly, right? They're going to learn something that's, like, to say, like, a cover-up as in, who's gonna question that? Like who? Like if I'm a lawyer, that's like who's gonna question me being a lawyer right now? If I'm saying I'm a lawyer to to a lot of people right now, people like are gonna be like I'm gonna respect you. Like you're a lawyer. You're well off. You know.
Not just that, but let's say the plane's not going to Alaska, then the odds are decreased that people are going to Alaska. So I think the odds of someone living in Alaska are slim. So if you say that, like, I think it diminishes everything. It lowers the chance of somebody asking you. It lowers the chance of saying, well, I know what an Alaskan lawyer's ID looks like or something like that. Let me see it. You know what I mean? I think it's so far out there while being so far in that it doesn't make sense.
It doesn't raise too much suspicion.
Exactly.
It's like a Rhode Island license plate. You never see those, you know?
No, you don't. You don't. That's a good point. I've never seen a Rhode Island license plate.
You know where that's from?
No.
Cat in the Hat. They're driving. He's like, Rhode Island license plate. You don't see those.
What you got, David? You haven't said anything on this. I want to hear. I know you were reading an article about it. So
I wasn't reading an article.
what were you reading?
I was looking up questions.
Oh, for your Safari?
Yeah.
But go ahead, give us your 2 cents on it since you were so focused in on the Safari.
I got nothing.
You got nothing. You weren't listening, were you?
No, I was hearing a couple words, but I was trying to pick a good question.
You were hearing, but you weren't listening?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Wow.
I'm here, but I'm not here.
I'm disappointed in you today.
Thank you.
He's not real.
Message said delivered, but you know that I know
man
you
is
ain't get it.
not
Like that.
Real. Sorry. I forget
Wow,
that,
David.
that audio cuts out. Oh, is that? Oh, mom's calling.
Uh-oh. No.
Oh, is he in trouble?
David's
getting a call.
He called mom.
Oh, he called mom.
He called mom.
Oh, he had a missed call from mom.
Okay.
Yes. We're at the college.
Oh, let's
Don't
hear
put this on. Don't put that on the podcast. He has it against his ear.
Ask your mom what she thinks.
But
about
yeah,
this.
no, like right after this. Right after this, we're going into David Safari.
Yeah, right after this, we're going to David's. Well, I think we're hopping in right about now, but now we're waiting for Dave.
Aaron, do not lick the mic. You don't know where it's been.
Aaron, what do you think about the situation?
Aaron let us down last time we let him on the mic. I'm giving you like a minute right now. You get 1 minute. Go.
I don't even want you no more.
He's like, I don't want it anymore. Dude, last time was rough. Your grind my gears was
Skylar,
rough.
you say last time. I feel like every time Aaron stepped on the mic, it's been rough.
Yeah, dude.
And everybody.
Matthew, my friends wish you would stop talking.
Yeah. Okay, pal.
Okay, buddy.
Okay, buddy.
Did he say friends?
Did he say friends?
Did he say friends?
Hey, Aaron, do you have friends? He does have friends, doesn't he? Other than us.
I mean, I have a couple.
Okay, well, that's good. That's
Two
good.
of them are my cousins, but
And we're sitting right here in the room with him.
And we're in the room together. But I
It's
think
all right.
if you have any thoughts or any more info on that, this person is not real. Go ahead and email us. We didn't get any emails this past week, which is a little sad. Oh, but we did get one, and we can go ahead and answer. I forgot about this one. This one comes from Gray Goose 86, and it is
I hate you.
it is who. Wait, what does this say? George, can you read it for me? I can't really read it. It looks weird.
Yeah, so it says, I was wondering what was y'all's childhood dream job versus y'all's dream job now as an adult or young adult?
Who wants to go first on this one?
I can go first.
You can go first. I mean,
for
I
as
know
long
mine.
as I can remember, like being a kid, and even like what my mom has told me that like the stuff I would say when I was like a little kid, like first grade, kindergarten. I've always wanted to be a teacher.
Really?
I always wanted to be a teacher. And that stayed the same for a really long time, like all throughout high school, all through everything. But then I don't know. Sometime in college, I was just taking classes, and I was like, man, do I really want to teach and coach? Like baseball is a passion, you know. Like I love coaching. I love doing all the baseball lessons that I'm doing now, but I also like nice things, and you don't really get too much.
Oh yeah.
Whenever you're so, if I were to have a dream job, it would have to be like now would be a college baseball coach at the University of Texas.
Okay.
So
I would say that for sure would be a dream job.
So, like, the dream job now as an adult, is it more because that's something you want to be, or that's something that will provide more, like, financially?
So for my dream job, for sure, that's something that I would want to be.
Okay.
But like the career I'm going into, it's something a little bit more financially substantial than being a teacher. I'm not changing like majors or anything, but like dream job from like a kid was teacher. Dream job now, like if I could make it, would be a baseball coach at the University of Texas for sure.
I like that dream.
Hook 'em,
job.
bro. Horns up. Horns always stay up.
Hook 'em.
Always.
For
Saw him off.
oh, that's right.
David, A&M
David's
didn't
a
even
big
make it to the super regional, bro. They lost in the regional tournament.
Also, A&M and Blaine are two totally different things, man.
George, you didn't even go to college, buddy, so I don't want to hear from you. Anyways, Matt,
graduated from
does that matter?
Yeah,
Does that matter?
yeah.
Does that matter?
Because I'm talking about Longhorn baseball, and you just said saw 'em off. Of course it matters.
Yeah,
I know
saw
you're
'em
going
off.
for A&M,
Saw 'em
and
off.
A&M lost in the regional tournament.
Okay, and? What's your point?
That they lost. That's the whole point.
Just wait till next year, dude.
It's gonna be bad, dude.
I'm going to walk on.
It's gonna be bad. UT, they're playing. UT and A&M are playing where in College Station?
Yeah,
UT is gonna walk into there, whoop on them, and leave, dude.
Nah.
I'm gonna go just
Nah.
so I can party with the players at Northgate.
Nah,
They're gonna pull a Zamora.
not
It's
until
gonna
they
be
see
bad.
my
You know, you
not
know.
until,
Bad.
not
If you
until
know,
they
you
see
know.
my huddle and they see all the stuff I could do.
It's gonna be
Your
bad.
huddle, your baseball huddle.
Wait, we're talking about baseball. or
No,
He's
it's
talking
football.
about
No,
now
this
he's
is gonna be
talking about
football.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're playing at Kyle Field in 2024.
So, can we get back to the question?
Yeah, I got you. So for me, I always wanted to be. When I was growing up, I wanted to be a priest. This is a true
Really?
story. That was the first thing. That was my dream job. I wanted to be a priest, and then I found out you can't have a wife and kids if you're a priest. So I was like, well, that's out the door. And I wanted to be a teacher, and that's what I'm doing. I'm teaching and coaching, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I think everything kind of worked out. So I didn't have much to say on that, Dave.
Is that real? You can't have a wife and kids as a priest?
Yeah, as a priest, as a Catholic priest, you cannot have a wife and kids.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I could have went like a different like route, but still like in the same.
Yeah.
But-
Wait, I don't want to sound dumb, but what's the difference between a pastor and a priest? Is there any difference?
It's the religion. Like,
Okay.
it's all Christianity still. It's all in the realm of Christianity.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I'm saying because Pastor Bill, when I went to Church Unlimited, has a wife and kids.
yeah, that's Christianity.
Okay.
Catholicism, you cannot.
can't.
You
Gotcha.
cannot.
Yeah,
It's
so-
just like being a nun. You're married to God, pretty much.
Yeah, like a Catholic priest, you pretty much have to exclusively devote your life just to God.
I'm not going to get into the psychology of why and the evidence that shows why that's not the best idea, but we'll
just leave it at that.
yeah, we'll leave
I
it
got
at that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got you.
Yeah. Go ahead, George. Oh wait, no, David. My bad,
That's
Dave.
okay.
My bad, Dave.
Dave.
My bad,
Go
Dave. Go
Dave.
ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
dude. So, growing up, my dream job was a firefighter, just because
Who doesn't want to fight?
they're so
fires?
cool,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
And recently, that dream was crushed by the actual firefighters. So,
What did they tell you?
they said, "I feel like you're not dedicated enough."
And what did you do to prepare for this so that everyone knows that you were
Everything.
dedicated?
Everything.
You literally did everything. You
Everything.
You lost
Out of,
weight.
like-
You quit your job to focus on everything.
Yeah.
David dropped everything to be a fighter. Like probably the most dedicated person out of everybody. And they were like, "Nah."
You know why they said that?
Why?
Because the question was, if you don't make it, because it was one of those things where like you apply and like if you get it, they'll pay for your school and
Yeah.
pay you. And they're like, if you don't make it, what do you plan on doing? And I said, well, I'm gonna go back to college because I've already wasted.
Going back to college or?
I did a semester. So
Oh,
it
you
counts.
did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
you
did
did,
do
you
a
did.
semester.
Because I already wasted 3 years.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, I'm not gonna waste another year. I'm already too far behind, and because of that, they said they feel like I'm not dedicated.
So what they wanted you to hear is like, oh,
Because
no,
the
there is no
whole-
backup because I'm making it, sir. Is that what they wanted you to say?
That's a good answer. I guess. I don't know, but the whole process took a year.
And you spent a year getting ready for all
I
that.
spent a year unemployed. Yeah, no. So after that dream was crushed and stepped on,
Shattered.
shattered, yeah, I am going to be a teacher and a coach.
I love
Skylar
that.
here.
I love that route. I hit my head so hard. I hit my
I'm
head
sorry.
so hard. I like that route. I like that
Thank
route.
you.
I'm here for that route. Jorge, what are you doing? What was the dream growing up?
The dream was football, man.
Are you serious?
I really wanted to be. Actually, no.
You want
I wanted to be a pro baseball player.
Uh-huh.
Baseball. And
When did you stop playing baseball?
When?
Yeah.
I think in like 7th grade.
I don't even know why he stopped.
That dream didn't last very long.
He wasn't.
Yeah.
It's not that you were bad either. You just stopped. For me, the reason I hated baseball is my parents my dad drained baseball for me.
I remember you were on the Red Sox.
Yeah, yes, sir. With Weston Bobbitt.
Yeah.
Oh, I
And
probably should have
Gino.
thrown his full name on here.
And Gino.
Hey,
with-
it's not his first name.
Yeah,
It's okay.
that's giving out more info.
Oh.
With West, with Way, with Gino. Who else was on there?
Gilbert.
Gil was on there too. Yeah. That was
Both
funny.
Gilberts.
Both Gills. Yeah, I don't remember any. I think Gordo was on the Phillies.
Yeah.
I do remember though my first time pitching, I hit Noe in the back of the head and made him cry. I struck out the first pitcher, and I remember my mom was like, "Yeah," and even West was like, "Yeah, dude, you're getting good." Gino was all hyping me up. I was like, "Yeah." Next pitch, throw a fastball, palo right in the head, dude, and he started crying. I felt so bad,
Nice.
and then I think I walked like 3 people, and then they pulled me and never pitched again.
I remember whenever we were like in Little League Baseball, Casey, he was playing in our age group instead of
yeah.
y'all's age group. And
Yeah.
literally, like, every time he would go up to bat, he would just hit a home run.
He was like 3 years
Oh,
old.
yeah.
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 He was hitting dingers.
Yeah, literally, like, every single bat.
I
Just a
remember
home run.
if
If
it
hit
makes
bat
you,
lefty, right?
yeah, he would bat
Yeah.
lefty. If it makes you feel better, I remember we would make fun of him. At least I would. I don't know if you. I know a lot of people.
Well, I
who
was
were-
never allowed to play in that league.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Well, everyone else in the other league, we would make fun of him. Be like, "You're over there playing with little kids." Like,
I tried,
I hope you
but
feel good about yourself.
like in junior high, I tried, but someone's mom got mad because she was like running the league, and I didn't want to play for her son's team. I'm not gonna say who. I'll tell you after.
okay. We'll
But
talk about
it was
that.
pretty much either play in Bishop or go play for Mizuno in Houston. I was like, I'm just gonna go play for Mizuno.
I mean, yeah, it's a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you?
Yeah. But anyway,
And now,
so yeah, now, I went to college, I graduated college and everything for a job to work in the refineries. I mean, it's a lot better than what I'm doing now. I'll get better pay, more and way more time home too. So That's
You
kinda,
get better pay with the other job?
No, like I'll
With
get
the refinery job, you'll get
I'll
better
get
pay.
yeah, I'll get better
Really?
pay working at the refineries. Yeah, because you like, for instance, like Citgo.
Why don't you want to say what you do right now? Are you embarrassed?
No, I'm not embarrassed.
Well, then just say it.
I work on oil rigs. I'm a floor hand on the oil rigs.
Well, he sounded so embarrassed. Like, yeah, then what I'm doing right now. So
Yeah, so it's a lot less stress on the body, a lot more pay, and a lot more time.
I don't know. That body looks like it needs to be stressed.
I've lost like 40 pounds.
You have
since
lost
going
weight.
out to the rigs.
Is that why it smells like oil in here?
That's exactly
Oh
why
my
it smells like
God.
oil in
Yeah,
here.
I am actually wearing the shorts that I wear to work right now because it was the only clean pair I had. So
He hasn't changed his underwear in 3 weeks.
I have changed these were the only clean shorts I had, so I kind of had to wear them. All of my stuff's already moved for the most part, so I don't have a lot of my clothes.
Uh-oh.
I think I hear something.
You hear that?
George,
I don't hear it.
I say George probably doesn't.
I
hear
don't hear it.
His headphones are still on.
You're
can't
messing
hear it.
up.
Because this thing's messed up. But it is that time, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between and outside for Dave Safari. Go ahead and give it to
I
him.
feel like
Dave.
Dave's not ready. Look at the look in his face.
He's scrolling
No,
through his
I'm ready.
phone. He's,
I'm ready. Are y'all ready?
oh, we're ready. Let's hear it.
This is a crazy question, man.
I got a crazy one for you, number 7.
Can I go first on this one as being the guest?
Yeah, usually we let the guests go first, to be fair.
All right, George. You ready for this? Don't look. Don't look. Just listen.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
I lost it. Hold up. I started scrolling too much.
Oh, wow.
What a fumble.
Okay. Okay. This is something me and Aaron have talked about numerous of times. So it's kind of close. So, if you won the lottery today, what would your wait? Okay, I misread it. I'm sorry. If you won the lottery, what would your today look like in 5 years?
Oh, wow. How much money is this lottery we're talking?
Like, we're talking big.
Are we talking like Mega Millions?
Like $20.
Shut
What?
up.
Like the big one.
We're gonna say
Like
we get half.
Powerball.
We're gonna say half a bill. So
Uh,
$500 million.
okay.
Okay. What my today looks like in 5 years, right? Sitting on the couch, for sure. Sitting on the couch, either that or working like a job at like
What?
Walmart or something like that.
Goes back to Lowe's.
Why?
Just like working at a job at Walmart.
Because I like to grind. Dude, why?
No,
like,
no, no,
what?
no. Not to like support financials or anything like that, but just something like to stay busy with. I'll lose my mind just sitting there all
Bro.
day doing nothing. You know what I mean?
Nah, man. You got it all wrong.
You traveling or
So,
what are you doing?
you got?
so whenever you do the lottery, there's always 2 choices. You can either take it all up and like all full, or you can do so much a year for the next.
I think it's 10 years, right? You get it slowly for 10 years? Or is
I
it-
don't even
The
know.
best thing to do is take it all up front.
Why?
Because so if you get it in like increments, and I think it's 20 years, not 10 years, you don't get you only get like, I think it's like 30% of it by like the 15th year. And then after that, because it multiplies every single month that they give you the money. So you don't get like the majority of the money to your last 5 years. A lot of people winning the lottery are in their 40s, 50s, and they don't want to have to wait 20
And if
years.
they die, that
But still, like,
money's-
Yeah, then it's gone. The money's gone.
I think I'm taking the payments, bro.
The payments is not the way to go.
Like, all you gotta, like, when you get that money, dude, you just gotta start investing in like a lot of properties and start getting more money out of that.
But if you want to do that as quick as possible,
It's
you
still gonna be.
take
You're acting
it
like it's
right
like it's
away.
like not a lot of money.
I
What's going on over here?
it is
What-
a
what
lot.
happened?
I know. What your rib hurts?
Okay, but anyways,
Hurts. I've been sitting down.
yeah. If I win the lottery, bro, I'll never work a day in my life again, bro.
I'll probably work like a
Nah.
dead end job just to stay busy.
To stay busy, bro. I'm playing golf.
Job.
I'm playing
job. I'm gonna
golf.
suffer the rest of my
I'm
life.
playing video games on the highest, best console and best
Biggest
PC
TV.
available. You know, if I'm bored, I'm flying to Cancun for a weekend or something. Like, dude, like you're
That makes
sitting
sense,
on the
dude.
couch with millions, bro, and then I'll just like get really into stocks and just start making my money back. Like,
See-
start making more money just so like my kids don't have to work, dude.
Yeah.
and start
for sure.
expanding all that money.
Yeah, that would be one of the very first things I would do. Like,
Yeah.
win the lottery, hire a lawyer, and hire a financial advisor to take
Yeah.
care of my finances. Like,
Exactly.
I don't even want to have to do
That's
it.
just a smart move for it.
Yeah.
But just like a regular day, just like, okay, it's July 7th in 5 years. What are you doing regular day? Dude, I'm waking up like on my beach house with my 5 wives and going out to brunch. I don't know.
Got a tea
What
time
did
at
you say?
8
What did you
a.m.
say?
I got
I
tea time
have
at Pebble
4
Beach. I'm going to go
wives.
shoot 30 over.
30 over.
Nah, dude.
Golf game still hasn't gotten better. I don't do nothing but golf. It's still not bad.
It's
still not
still
good.
bad.
I'm still scratching to break 90, man.
That golf game was nice though. We had fun. That was good.
Yeah.
That was good.
Especially from playing with from the
I
Blue
didn't get
Tees.
invited.
Yeah.
You did get
You
invited.
did get invited.
You didn't wake up. I walked into your
This
room
is true.
and I
You
said,
didn't
"David,
wake
let's go play golf."
I had a wild night before.
No,
I'll
you
tell you-
didn't.
It's
Yes,
like I
I
was
did.
up playing Grand Theft Auto.
Don't
You
breathe,
probably
don't
were.
breathe into the mic. Like
You
that,
probably
big
were.
fella.
You probably were playing Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah, I probably was.
Aaron, Aaron's upset. We didn't invite Aaron apparently.
I thought you sent that message in the pod. Bros,
I
but-
meant to send it in the Pod Bros.
You made a separate group
Ray-
chat.
He did, right? He made a separate group chat to
Yes.
not invite you. He invited Ray.
Yeah, Ray was supposed to go. Ray bailed on us. My bad, Aaron. I feel bad. I'm
I
sorry.
didn't tell you. That's
But
probably David.
yeah,
Because David asked me. He was like, "Dude, you're going to go play golf in the morning?" And I was like, "Sure." And I just
Well-
happened to wake up.
because I called David while he was at work.
To be fair, that day I woke up at it was like 6:40 to let Scrappy out,
Scrappy.
and then I looked at my phone and I said,
Scrappy's David's
I
dog.
got a couple hours, and I just fell back asleep.
At 6:40, said I have a couple of hours.
Yeah,
We were showing up at 8.
Exactly.
Yeah,
that's
so I got
that's
an hour.
barely over an hour.
And we got there at like 8:18. I got there, I think.
wow, and he didn't wake me up.
We happened
Yes,
to
I
see.
did.
We saw Rouse. We played the back 9 or the front 9 with
Yeah,
Rouse.
we saw Nate. We played the back nine with Nate.
Yeah. Oh wait, Aaron has a comment. Hold on.
Did y'all play all 18 holes?
Yeah. Or I did. Not
I
Skylar didn't.
played 15. I had to go. I had
I
to
mean, it's
supervise a
insane.
meeting.
You've never played all 18?
By the time I'm like at the 8th, 7th hole, I'm like, all right, I'm over this.
No, 'cause we flew through the back 9. We tore
Yeah.
up.
Oh,
we
y'all
did
played the
good.
back 9 first?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We actually
We
did
had
pretty
to.
good.
There was like a bunch of members playing the front nine.
Yeah, there was like a group of I think
Yeah.
like 8 in the front 9.
Okay, I just have one comment.
Let me hear it.
I didn't get invited to it, but ask Matthew whose clubs he was
He
using.
always brings this up.
Oh,
Ask
you
Matthew
were
whose
using
He
clubs
always.
you were using.
Yes, I use Aaron's clubs. Why?
Exactly.
Because he left them here for me to use them. If he left
Oh.
them here for me to use them, why am I not going to use them?
This is true.
He went back to college after the
I'm
winter
not
break and was like, "I'm going to leave these here just in case you want to keep playing." I was like, "Okay, thanks."
I'm not saying that you're not allowed to
But
use
the
them.
thing is
I'm
I
just
didn't do the group
saying
chat.
that
I didn't do the group chat, so why are you
they're
blaming me?
lying. You didn't
You're
even invite
blaming me for not getting invited when I didn't do the group chat and I didn't see any messages until
group
8
chat
till
was
8 in the morning.
Fully my fault. I'm not gonna lie.
Yes. So blame him. Don't blame me.
I'm blaming you because you still know that I like
He's so upset. Back to the topic though.
Yeah,
For me, I would. For me, and I know this sounds like okay, whatever. I would definitely donate at least 25% of what I win. And that's just what I would do. I would donate at least 25%. To what causes, I don't know.
Who pressed the all button? Did you press it yourself?
I did. I definitely had that. I definitely had that ready.
I didn't hear it.
Of course you can't hear it. I don't know why your mic's
Oh,
supposed
he
to
just
thing.
fix it.
So I would do that, and then honestly, with that kind of money, I would probably just go ahead and buy. I would get a place for us to actually have a podcast. I mean, I would just fully go into the podcast, and I'd put money into like advertising and try and get it going. You know, maybe get a new manager.
Yeah, I would take my private jet
just
from
kidding, Aaron.
like California to Texas just to come to the podcast
There
with
you
you
go.
and then take it right back. If I won
Better
the
yet,
lottery.
let's do a podcast on a jet.
I feel very
That'd be cool.
unwelcomed.
I'm kidding, Aaron. You're good.
I feel like you're not.
So that's all of us though, right? We all went. That's
Dave hasn't gone.
well, technically Dave doesn't go.
I don't have to, but I'm going to.
Oh, you're going to today? Okay, let me hear it.
What was it, 5 years?
Yeah.
I'd probably be broke.
he went to the casino and put it all on 22.
Honestly, being David, I 100% believe that. 100%.
These Poke coins are getting pretty expensive nowadays, man.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie.
Get
I
out
just
here.
I just put in What is it? The lowest coin package.
You better not put money in a
100.
free game. Kid.
It's like
I
a dollar.
did. I did.
Wow.
I expanded my Pokemon storage.
Did y'all buy the shiny Mew?
Yes.
guarantee?
Oh yeah, I'm not
Yes.
gonna lie. I did that too.
I bought it, and it's gonna be hard.
Yeah, it really is gonna be hard, but I'm definitely grinding that out.
Oh no, for
Wait,
sure.
what do you
I'm
mean?
so
There's a
close to
grind?
beating Kanto.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, it's
Is
not
it-
just gonna give you shiny Mew. Like you actually have to do missions for it.
What?
Yes.
Look, Skylar.
Oh, so you bought it too?
Yeah, the first one.
So
is,
you put money in a free game too, then?
No, it's coins from beating gyms, buddy.
Oh, okay, sure. Let me.
You can't buy that with coins. You buy it with
Yes,
dollars.
you literally have to buy the pack with actual
I was
money.
gonna say you can't buy that with
Why
coins.
you gotta do that to me? The first one is send 151 gifts to friends.
I get that.
Make 151 great throws and earn the platinum Kanto medal.
And how do you get the Kanto medal?
You gotta
Platinum.
complete the Kanto region.
And
Pokedex.
one of the Pokemon is strictly in Australia.
Kangaskhan.
So I don't know how we're gonna do this.
Spoof.
How-
I'm gonna spoof and catch it.
Discord,
How even are you? So you have to catch all of what type of Pokemon?
Kanto.
the Kanto region, or I say Kanto,
But
Kanto.
don't the regions switch like every couple months or something like that? No.
Oh wait,
I'm pretty
no,
sure
I
probably-
think they do.
they do.
Yeah, they do.
The
So
regions will
eventually,
switch.
eventually it will come around to Texas.
Well, it's like Kanto region right now.
Can
here.
I catch him on
Is
what Pokemon is
But
it? where I can trade
Kangaskhan
it?
is regional exclusive to Australia,
Does that work?
so it's exclusively there, nowhere else.
How are you?
Just like Farfetch'd was like exclusive for a while.
So
There's like Pokemon in Alaska that are exclusive, like
Yeah,
things like that.
I got a few of those.
yeah, I do
'Cause I
too.
won.
I actually think I transferred them.
I don't.
Yeah,
I don't.
that's
I have them.
just because I need Pokemon storage. So the only way for us to get shiny Mew is to
Go to
Spoof.
Australia. No.
You can get it in a trade, I think.
Road trip, gentlemen.
You
a
can
road
get,
trip.
You can get it in
Far-
a trade.
far
You can
Technically,
get
fly
it.
trip, air
Like
trip.
if there's ever like a special encounter with
Yeah.
one, like things like that.
Fly over there, catch one Pokemon, fly back.
That's gonna be hard though. That's gonna be a while.
But
And then
I don't
another,
think it hatched
another
one.
level is you have to be, or another mission you have to be level 40.
oh, I'm already 38. That's not a big deal.
What?
Yeah,
I'm
had the game for a long
34.
time. I think I'm 38. I'm lying. I'm
I'm-
31. I just got 31.
I mean, but
Oh,
look,
I'm
look
lying.
how
Now that I'm
long
thinking
it's
about it.
taken to get just to that level.
Yeah, but I
Imagine
don't grind it
how
out all the
hard
time.
it's gonna be to get to level 40.
dude, just pop like lucky eggs every day and just go on a catching spree.
I have 18 in my storage right now.
I'm level 30 right now, so I still got 10 levels
All
to
right,
go.
all right. Enough about the Pokemon Go. It's time for
It's Jim.
what grinds my gears. So, George, you know how the grind my gears work. You're an avid listener. Of course, you get to start off with it. So, go ahead.
Do you know what grinds my gears, Skelly?
What grinds your gears, George?
Traffic.
I mean, we've been over this, but go ahead.
No, yeah, y'all have been over this. Like Matt's talked about, like the very left lane. Why you going
Uh-huh.
only 5 miles over the speed limit? the very
Thanks for
left
listening,
lane.
man. Thank
It
you.
should be at least 15 plus,
I don't know about 15 plus, but go ahead.
depending on where you're at.
Aaron says 15 plus.
So like with
But Aaron puts cruise control 96,
yeah,
Ah.
that is true. Aaron,
Gosh, dang, son.
and I hope Aaron's mom hears that.
they call Aaron Lightning McQueen, man.
Dang.
Anyway, so what really grinds my gears is traffic in general. Why are we at a dead stop on the highway? We are on the highway and we are driving 5 miles an hour. That really just grinds my gears. Even when there's not a crash. Sometimes you're just going so slow, bumper to bumper. It's so annoying. Makes me so mad.
That's what
It's
Austin.
literally
Austin's
because
horrible with
it's literally because people don't know how to merge in and like let people
You
in and
seen
let
that?
people pass.
Yeah.
That's literally it. That's how
Yes.
it starts, and it just
It'll
backs
literally
up.
be like an exit, and like once you get past the exit, it's
It's free.
traffic is
And-
free, or like an oncoming. Once you get past it,
And when
traffic's
people are
free.
swapping lanes because one's going faster, that slows everything down too. If everyone stays in their lane and just keeps going, there's no traffic jam. But everyone's selfish. It's all about being a selfish community. Oh, ooh, that gets me.
literally, I think so far with like us or with me moving and
Mhm.
everything, like driving back and from Austin, I don't think there's been a single time where I've gone to Austin to leave some furniture or something, and I haven't gotten in a traffic jam.
When I was in school up north, going to and from Austin, I think only 3 times did I go through, and there was literally little to no traffic in Austin, and that's because it was like 2 or 3 in the morning. But that's it for me. Who wants to go?
Y'all
next?
also left. Sorry, Skylar. Y'all
Okay.
also left at like midnight.
Yeah.
So like, of course, there's not going to be any traffic at midnight,
Yeah.
Aaron.
See,
We
that
did
that
really
was the
late
thing
that
too.
night.
That's why I didn't have any traffic.
You know, coming back from work, when I went through San Antonio, it was like 12 a.m. I was like, man, I'm gonna breeze through San Antonio. It was 4th of July, dude.
Oh, yeah, the long weekend.
Yes, it was 4th of July. Traffic was so crazy in San Antonio. It was 12 a.m. I'm thinking there was like a really bad car accident too, because they had a whole highway shut down. Like they were just making everybody exit off the highway. It was
terrible.
really bad.
Accidents are definitely no fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh man,
No fun.
trauma.
Trauma.
Can I go next?
Yeah, you go ahead, Matt. Go ahead.
All right, some shots are about to get fired.
Ooh.
You know what really grinds my gears, Skyler?
What grinds your gears, Matt?
When I take my hard-earned money,
Uh-huh.
I put in the hours, I put in the work at Lowe's, I take my hard-earned money, you know?
Blood, sweat, and tears.
And I buy myself a phone protector, my screen, and my camera,
Uh-huh.
and it's given away to somebody who breaks it in the first day. I'm looking at you right there, buddy. I can see
Bro,
your phone camera.
bro.
I know that screen broke the first day.
Look. Okay.
So that's what happened.
The camera protector broke first day. Won't even lie to you. Broke first day. And then while I was at work, I have my phone.
What you shouldn't
in my
have up
hand.
there.
We're not allowed to have it, but I have my phone in my hand, and I stepped, and I fell straight to the floor, dude. And we have like these metal gratings, and I'd put my hands flat with my phone in my hand, and the whole screen, dude, I hit the metal grating with my phone.
Let me see it.
Just cracked it. The back has been cracked for a while now.
You cracked the screen, too?
No, I cracked the screen protector that Matt gave me, and the camera protector Matt gave me, so now I have neither.
So
David gave it to
Well,
me.
David gave it, but I bought it.
But they were mad. They were mad.
So, but it did its job. It saved your phone.
Yes, it did. It did. It worked well.
Okay.
Thank you, Matt. You
So
saved my
hard-earned $12 I paid for that pack of 3, man.
Dang.
It was it. Like, I didn't expect it to be that good. It's only like
Hey,
$4.
it worked.
phone. It worked, bro.
Yeah.
It worked.
Yeah.
Literally, it did
Saved
its
your
job.
phone.
It did its job.
Heck yeah. All right, I'll go next because I've been going last. So, and David's inspecting your phone over here. You know what really grinds my gears?
What grinds your gears, Skyler?
It grinds my gears when I am behind a slow walker. I don't think we've mentioned this before, but man, dude, when you're walking, especially if you're like shopping for groceries or something, and you're just caught between like some slow people on both sides, and you're forced to do this weird, awkward, slow walk, and you're just kind of creeping. That
And
gets
it's
me.
like right in the middle of the sidewalk, so not
Dude,
too much to
yes.
the right,
You-
too much to the
you
left.
don't- you have no
and you kind of
option
like got to
but-
squeeze in
yes.
if you want to walk. Yes.
and it puts you in this weird, awkward situation.
I know exactly what you mean.
I hate it. It really
Or like down an
grinds
aisle and they're just
my
like
gears.
walking really slow. Like, I know what you mean.
Mm-hmm. David?
You know what really grinds? Hold on, fix my headset.
Uh-huh.
You know what really grinds my gears, Skyler?
What grinds your gears, David?
You.
You're so funny, David.
When someone doesn't take care of their animal or their dog,
Oh,
Oh, I know where this is going,
that's a
man.
good one. Let me hear it.
I'm not going into detail. Just
But yeah, don't.
if you
don't.
wanted a dog, take care of the dog. If you don't want it, give it to someone who will actually take care of it. And it just it doesn't. It's not fair, to the
Uh-huh.
dog.
Yeah.
So that's all I got today. I'm not
Okay.
gonna get into detail because
Don't get
And
it.
you feel bad
So
for
not-
that dog, though.
Yeah.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Yeah.
it's a nice dog. It's a cute little dog. And
She is a nice dog.
Yeah.
What kind of dog?
I can agree.
Or
Very
probably
nice.
don't say what kind of dog, actually. Don't say what kind of dog.
I don't even know.
But David's going to show me a picture, I think, though. Do you have a picture? No. Oh, never mind. But
He's calling him a freak.
he's like a freak. I want to show you a
That's
picture.
funny.
Which
He
brings
said
us
no, freak.
to a random question, which I think's gotten a lot more interesting now that we
Are you going to use Chat GPT?
Yes, we're using Chat GPT. I think it goes so much better with it.
Dude, Chat GPT on South Park is so funny.
I haven't seen that.
Whenever it's like,
You
yeah,
know-
just use Chat GPT to text your girlfriend, dude. It texts for all of us.
Unpopular opinion.
Don't
I'm
say
not-
you don't like.
I'm not a big fan of I don't not like South Park. I'm just not a big fan of it.
I can
I think
also
it's
agree
so
to
funny,
that.
dude.
South Park. It's
It has
good,
its
but
moments.
yeah.
I
But
think it's so funny.
Sometimes it's just too much for me.
And sometimes I think it's
So-
kind of annoying. Yeah.
What's your favorite like kind of show like that then?
I
and Morty?
don't really.
Rick
yeah,
and
I guess
Morty's
like
awesome,
Rick and
dude. I
Morty.
love Rick and Morty.
I was on Rick and Morty way before anybody.
Dude,
I wasn't.
remember-
I'm a bandwagon.
I remember like going freshman year playing GTA all night with George, and all you would hear is Morty like 3 in the morning. Come on,
Nah,
Morty.
dude. I think my favorite's got to be OG Family Guy.
Who you know
Yeah,
what?
yeah,
Family
I
Guy
gotta-
is
Family
up
Guy goes hard.
there. Dude.
But yeah, these guys used to make fun of me for watching Rick and Morty because nobody knew what it was at the time. They only had one season, and I would watch it all the time while we were playing like GTA. We would be doing the heist, and I would just be like sitting in the car, so I'd just be watching Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
And they'd be like, "Dude, that show's so dumb, whatever." And now like everybody's on the bandwagon.
I have a question actually. Y'all are talking about GTA and all this stuff. I have a question. Were you there in the parties whenever our previous guest, Mark, got lied to about his mic not working, so he bought a whole new mic and everything?
So
were you there?
You're
I-
lying. Y'all
Dude,
convinced
it
him.
went
Ask
on
David
for
to tell you the
months.
story.
So yeah, I'll let David go into it a little bit, but that went on for like a 3-4 month span when like I wasn't playing any games at all.
Yeah.
So, but I do remember one day I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get back on the PlayStation. I hopped back on, saw they were in a party, so I joined it, and like immediately as I joined, I don't remember if it was David or Gian, but one of them was like, "Dude, we can hear Marcos. Just don't tell him. Like, do not tell him. Like, just act like you can't hear him." And I was like, "Dude, that's what all this stuff in the group chat has been about. This has been going on for like 3-4 months, bro." And they literally just kept it going. But I'll let David get into more detail about that.
So it started. It was like 3 in the morning. You know the game, The Forest?
Yeah, yeah.
We were playing The Forest. Marcos went to go use the restroom, and Gian's like, "Hey, let's act like we can't hear him." So we just started doing it, and it just kept on going. And he called his Wi-Fi provider. He bought a new headset. He did everything in his power to try to fix it. And there'd be times he'd be like, "Oh, dude, you can't hear me." and like we'd do like little
Poor kid,
like we'd
dude.
start laughing. I'm talking, George. Don't take the mic. And we'd start laughing. We started laughing and like try to like we'd almost slip up. And we finally told him, he's like, "Dude, I knew it the whole time. I was just playing along with it."
No,
He bought a new mic.
Yeah, he bought a new mic, called his Wi-Fi provider, cried over it.
Didn't he get like their Wi-Fi like upgraded too or something like that? Or he tried to like get a better plan or something?
I think that's when David said that they stopped
I
it
think
when
so,
they were
yeah,
going to
like,
get a better
It's like,
plan.
this is too far.
Yeah.
So y'all kept it going for how long?
It was a long time.
I
I
think-
don't know. It was more
Is-
than a month.
I think David had told me it was like a month.
It was longer than a month.
It was maybe 2 months. It was a long
We'll
time.
stick with 2 months. We'll
It
say
was
2
a long.
months.
It was a long time.
And then he would
That is
say, I remember like
crazy.
when he first told me, like he was telling me like, there's like moments there, like Marcus would say something.
Dude, it'd be like,
and then Guillaume like,
"Dude."
like he like a little, and like it'd get
And
quiet,
then
like you didn't think like you.
We'd play it off and like, "Hey, did you see that video I sent you?" And stupid stuff like that.
Yeah.
So why would he join the party just to hear y'all?
just to see if we could hear him. He'd join for like 5 minutes, talk to himself, and leave.
That's so
He
bad.
has
dude.
to know. All he had to do was like if we all hung out then, and I didn't never talk to Aaron, but Aaron, you got a PlayStation? But yeah, let's join a party real quick tonight, and then just talk like. Oh,
Yeah, one time he unfriended me because George, you remember this?
Oh yeah.
He
Oh yeah.
he wasn't specific. We were playing GTA, and he's like, "Dave, I was flying around in a plane protecting him, right?" And he's like, "Dave, destroy the plane." So I just crashed it and blew up and killed myself. And he's like, "Not that plane!" And like, I ruined everything, and he just like unfriended me.
dude, I remember when
And now we're gonna be roommates.
y'all would play.
Yeah.
When y'all would play Siege together, and I would hear Marcos getting mad, dude. He would
Dude,
get so mad.
I remember it was one of my birthdays. It was my 16th birthday. I hadn't seen my dad in like 2 weeks, and he called me on my birthday. We were playing Siege. Marcos got so mad at me for answering the phone while playing Siege. I was like, "Dude, I haven't seen my dad in 3 weeks. I want to talk to him for my birthday." And I was like, "Man, screw this dude." So I just left.
Marcos has definitely like throwing his fair share of controllers because of like Siege. And
I've never been a controller
Dude.
thrower, thank God.
Me either.
I definitely was.
I've been a cusser and I've been a yeller, but never.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, these controllers are like $80, bro. I'm not.
I've broken my fair share of controllers.
I'm not gonna.
The most I do is I'm like,
Nah,
that's about as mad as I get.
nah. I've never
What
done.
is that?
I've never like thrown anything though.
Oh,
But I'll yell,
but
or I'll actually get in like game chat and then yell.
I will hop in game chat, say my fair share of
Oh yeah.
of words.
We'll be playing Overwatch and like we'll get like a bad tank or like a really bad
Yeah,
healer.
last night I definitely
And
went in there and said
He would just like he'd be like hop into game chat and just like go off.
I
and
think,
then
I think
just
last
hop
time
right
I was
back
like, it
in.
is not that hard, dude. All you have to do is like switch to. I was a whole thing.
Yeah,
it
he
was a
was
whole
like-
thing.
Yeah, it was the tank and
As a little kid.
It was just like
time playing.
you just need a, and I just because you're
Yeah,
like the whole time, dude. Like,
it was pretty bad.
but we're getting short on time here, so we're gonna bust through this because the next two things we have to talk about after this are really important. We're just gonna start with Matt, and we'll go around. Okay, sound good? All right, speed round here. Matt, if you could have dinner with any historical figure, who would you choose and what would you ask them?
Oh man, a historical figure.
Easy question.
It might be easy for you, but there's a lot of people that I think are interesting.
Amelia Earhart, what happened?
Wow. Can you ask George while I think about this? His next question.
Yeah, I got you.
Oh man, you caught me off guard with that one, brother.
I think mine was pretty good. What I said.
I mean, I said Jesus, but that was me.
That's a good one too.
David said Kanye.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Oh, no.
If you had the ability, what the?
Can you speak, bro?
Oh my gosh! Hold on, I'm going with another one.
That's not even a hard question to read.
If you could,
I'll read it.
we're going with this one.
George. Oh wow. If you had the ability to instantly learn any skill or talent, what would you choose and why?
I would choose to be able to speak and read any language.
Oh, dude. That was quick and good. I gotta give
Oh
you
yeah,
that.
you can literally communicate, speak to, read,
Literally.
literally anything you want. Like
That's-
go
yeah, that's
anywhere
smart.
in the world and be able to.
You can go anywhere in the universe. If there's aliens and they come, he knows their language instantly.
You
That-
will literally be able to speak
that's
to any
effective.
species.
That's
yeah, almost. But yeah, that's my answer.
that was good. That was good.
Yeah,
Matt, you sit there. David, you're up.
yeah, mine was pretty quick.
If you could witness any event from the past, present, or future, what would
Live
it be?
Aid.
What?
Live Aid.
What's Live Aid?
You never heard of Live Aid?
Live Aid. That's a good answer.
Where like all the popular, what was it, 80s? Yeah, you ever
Mhm.
seen the Queen movie or Bohemian Rhapsody?
Yeah.
That's Live Aid.
That concert.
At the very end,
The very end concert.
Oh, dude.
they were like
Live Aid.
they were trying to pull money together for
I think AIDS. I'm not sure.
No, it wasn't.
It's
It
just
wasn't
Live Aid?
AIDS. It was.
Wait, no, that
they were-
does
they
make
were-
sense. Live
No,
Aid.
That's what I
it-
figured.
no, it wasn't that.
I
They were,
got-
they were trying to pull money together. I want to say for endangered animals or something.
I don't know, but 110% Live Aid.
oh,
No, yeah.
I'll
it
find
was
out
for
right
famine relief for African nations.
African.
It was
Okay.
it raised $127 million.
I was gonna say Africa, but I don't know why that just didn't sound
I wanna
right.
say-
But yeah,
From what I heard in the movie, they had 13 satellites and the Olympics only had 2 or 3. So
Dang.
it was pretty big.
That sounds
But
big.
yeah, I Live Aid for sure.
All right, Matt, you ready? You want me to go?
Mine was faster.
I would say, man, dude, I don't know. Like, I just got stumped on that one, bro.
I'll come back.
Come
to you.
back to me.
Play
Come
the
back to me.
Jeopardy sound, bro.
If you could be any fictional character for a day, who would you choose, and what would you do in their world?
Meliodas.
Why?
Why not, man? It was the first character that popped in my mind.
Yeah. Over.
Oh,
and over
this is
and over.
one day though. This is one day.
This is true.
I would go when they're like in the middle of their life.
I said it once. I'll say it again. I'm gonna be Naruto for a day. I'm wearing a Naruto shirt right now. I'm adult Naruto, and I'm using Shadow Clone. And I'm gonna go do a ton of things, all in one day.
Can I say one?
Go ahead. Just because we're still waiting on Matt. Matt's over there stuck in the void.
I'd
I am.
I'd want to be Rigby.
Mordecai. Dude.
Rigby's just so
Is this
like,
is this
relaxed.
before or after the death of Pops?
before.
I might have ruined it for a lot of people. I'm so
Way
sorry.
to spoil it for a whole fan base.
I was so sorry.
I could do a Pops impression while Matt does this.
Let me hear it.
Oh, I know exactly who's gonna go.
Do it.
Hey, it's me, Pops.
For people that don't know, Pops talks like this. He's like this. Is how he talks.
You know who else talks like that?
Who?
My mom.
I know.
who else talks like that? My mom. Yeah, Muscle Bro's pretty cool.
Aaron, stay in the corner over there. I would say probably our first president ever, George Washington.
It took you that long for that.
I just couldn't.
I'm not
I
gonna
couldn't.
lie. That was pretty anticlimactic.
You know how bad
I
of a
kind of
man
went a
he
lot of
was?
places. I was thinking like Sacagawea, things like that.
Why Sacagawea?
I don't know, dude. Just
I mean,
like how
shout out
interesting
to-
is like to like see America before it was America.
I mean, you could have chose like the emperor of like Egypt whenever they built. The
I was thinking
pyramids and
of the
something
pyramids
like
as
that.
well.
Like, yeah,
You could have picked Christopher Columbus.
I wouldn't want to be with
Dude,
Christopher
but
Columbus.
you could ask him the question. Didn't he say he saw mermaids?
He did say he
Wow.
You could ask him that.
Kick back to a
And,
few
and you
episodes
could
ago.
have told them that was the male. That was probably
And then-
the male organ of
then-
a whale.
Then you could tell him, like,
True.
subscribe to our podcast.
That's true.
Is it like,
Yeah.
what the heck's a podcast?
You don't talk like that.
That's true.
What the heck is a
But
podcast?
that's one I was also thinking of.
yeah.
Why?
I mean, Christopher Columbus was a really
But
bad person.
like the
too.
thing like that I was coming back to was
Jesus Christ.
I'm picking. Well, I'm gonna see Jesus when I die.
that man has faith, no question.
No. I mean,
The thing like I was coming back to was like I'm thinking of George Washington just because he made one of the most influential decisions on the rest of our
Albert
time.
Einstein.
Oh,
He chose to only have like you can't be president until you die. It was George Washington. Like it was president
What?
for 2 terms and then somebody else.
You said you can't be president until you die.
Exact. Or like what I'm
Yeah,
saying is like
he
you have
lost.
2 terms and you're done, and that was all on George Washington. Like if like he could have been president and said like you know what I'm president until I'm done,
Okay.
and-
he has a point.
Okay.
and then
he
like
stepped
so
up.
and then now we're with a dictatorship and now we're like a whole different country
Yeah.
because of that. And the one choice he made, literally, it
what
has
you're
so
saying.
much influence on our country.
Yeah, I mean, if he would have chosen just like president until he died, they might have just fallen into the same thing they ran away from.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like he had that he
Yeah,
they everybody picked him, you know?
it makes sense. It makes sense.
So he had the power to do a lot of things with that to make himself more and more, but
he could have made
he
himself.
could have been another.
He could have made
could've been
himself king. Yeah,
He could've been king.
literally could have made himself king.
But he didn't.
Yeah.
And it's just like he made that choice, and we have so much.
Anyways,
Aaron, just leave the room.
so it's time.
Aaron, your
For-
blues aren't matching.
It's time for our exciting thing to say today. Whatever, David.
Oh wow, that's the music we're going with this.
Oh, absolutely. We're holding a competition. We're holding a contest.
I can hear it now. All we had to do was press that button.
Oh my God!
And
So
I can hear
Wow.
we're holding a contest. We're holding something for somebody in our audience, our members, to go ahead and try, and that is giving the podcast a new name, a new face, a new opportunity to be what you guys are wanting it to be. That's right.
I was thinking more just to do name.
Well, yeah, I got a little exaggerated.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But it's the opportunity for a new name. We'll go ahead. We'll have it on the Instagram, as I'm guessing the platform will do it on. And yeah, it's just you guys go ahead and send names our way, and we'll pick the best one.
yeah.
That's pretty much all it's gonna be.
2 bros and 2 talks.
And that is why you would lose this competition.
Yes, that's true.
is
That's
exactly-
that's not a good
This
one.
is a long song.
Yeah.
Oh, there it goes. It just ended.
About time.
But yeah, I mean that was pretty quick. But that about sums it up. Are we wrong here? Is that right?
No, yeah, you're right.
Sounds good to me.
Name competition on Instagram.
Yeah.
Can I give my suggestion right now?
Yeah. Go ahead.
David's Pod, starring David. And then very, very small print plus Skylar Matthew.
I like
Is it
that,
like you're going
especially
away
'cause you're
party on
leaving
August?
And for you know what? Maybe before you leave, the last episode with you here physically will be "Welcome to David's Pod." I'll let you do the intro too. That'll be the end of this season.
Yay.
You should have let
Yay.
me do it, man. I'm leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
George, it's too late for you, bud. It's too late for you. It's too late.
But if anybody has any questions on anything we talked about today,
Before we go, your shout out. We have a shout out.
oh yeah, this is a shout out to someone who sent us a message on our Instagram. He went to school with us, and he's David and George's age. He said he turns on the podcast every morning and listens to it before work. Which one's the bleep button?
This one.
Because we are funny as. So, appreciate you, John. Means a lot that you tune in and listen to things that we say. I know we can be pretty dumb on here.
Yeah, but it's fun. It's
but
fun.
Yeah, we're just having a good time and appreciate you spending that time with us.
Shout out to the mystery DMer who's been DMing us like long paragraphs. That's awesome. They've been giving a lot of info to us. We don't have a name for them, but thank you for that. Shout out to Jerry again. Jerry, I know you're listening. I know you're there. I mentioned it to you. I'll mention it on the podcast. We're looking to try and get caps set up, and we'll definitely have to send you a cap, get you a cap, man. But yeah, I mean, thank you all for spending time with us as always. Thank y'all for being here. Thank y'all for helping continue make us grow. Go ahead and throw that Instagram handle out again, Matt.
Yeah, man. If y'all got anything to say, any suggestions, especially with our new name, send us a message, commenting on our newest post. We're gonna have one out today. At S_S Storytime Podcast, and that's on Instagram.
Absolutely. You got anything to add, George, before you sign off?
Yeah, I mean, just keep listening to the podcast. Keep doing what y'all are doing. I mean, I definitely enjoy listening to it while I'm driving home from work, to from work, whatever it is, man. Just keep it up. I really enjoy the podcast.
Dave?
This is for Matthew right here. Mark my words, A&M will beat Texas next year for football.
You heard it here, folks. We'll definitely have to keep that marked in. Thank y'all for listening, and thank y'all for being here.